G'day. Holy shit. The events that just unfolded about an hour and a half ago were crazy, man. I was on the houseboat, I've been fishing, caught some nice fish, cooked myself a feed, couple of fish, sitting there in my cabin, eating my food, talking actually to the camera. I don't know what I was saying, I was doing one of my vlogs or something. Next minute I feel a bit of a thud. I'll fast forward the video to when I was eating my meal talking and I realised that she'd come loose and I was cruising out of control. Hold on a minute. Oh shit. Someone's gone past and created a big wake and something's just fallen over. Fuck. We're drifting. Shit! Shit. Holy shit. We broke our mooring while I was talking to you. This piece of wood here is where it rammed a boat on the side. Had no engines running, she was going down the channel flat knacker. And I asked him to phone the Coast Guard. I've got control under an hour. Holy shit, the chances of me being on the boat when that happened, something hit the mooring. I'm in a hell of a current trying to get up the bloody channel here. I'm hardly moving. I don't know how much fuel I've got on board. Fuck all, I think. Full steam ahead, I'm just not moving. I'm going to take her in over here. I just can't get her up. Jesus Christ. That's bloody rough, man. Got a turn on it. Got a turn on that. It's going to take the slack. Good job, fellas. That's what punched the hole in the side of the boat. I think we're dragging the mooring chain. And just temporarily tied up here now. So what's happened is this here has had a copper piece that holds it together. On the other one there's two of them and they're broken. There's the other one down here. And they've completely come off, and Dave here is going to splice them. Righto, back on the boat with about 100 kids all playing around it. I've got those to put on my two spliced, what do you call them, lazy splicers, the loops. Some duct tape to patch the hole up, enough to get me back on the mooring and out of here. But I've got to put fuel also into the tanks of the motors because they are virtually empty. Geez, I'm so lucky yesterday I put a little bit of fuel in because that's what I came out for. Right, do that job. Job done. Both of those done up, and I've got the shackle. Sweet. Next job, fuel and tanks. 10 minutes to go. Racing the clock. Shit, I'm so lucky, man. It's going to be just in time. Fuel is just about out on one of these tanks here. Just enough to get me in today. just touch and go, but the tide is about to turn, so I need to get back on my mooring before the tide turns again. I want to get it on an ebb tide. Took about racing the clock, took about adrenaline, just trying to keep on top of everything. It's been a real challenge. Two wires that hold the boat up, they broke on these clamps that went underwater down the front. They broke, which makes me think that these ones here must also be ready to go, so I need to put something on that as well. So what I've done here is I've put a little shackle on there. You can see I've got one more nut to go. That bastard ain't going anywhere. You can see the current racing outside the boat, give you some idea of how fast she started to drift once she broke away. So I blocked up the bottom hole where the bowsprit went right through it, and you can see beside the window there where the front bars also collected, just missing the window, not going right through, but the bottom one did. Coming back out today to work on a moor, I've got David Vass helping me. He's going to bring his tanks out. We're going to look underneath because there's also a leak somewhere. We're going to work on that mooring as well, because that should be tied down lower. I'm just checking the other boat for any damage, but she's all good. The bowsprit at the very front, you can see how far it comes out, and like I said, if she come any further, although the top bar, which also collected the boat, stopped that from going all the way home. Had that not been there, then it may have gone further and got me, but other boats have much longer ones, so I was lucky. But she's got no damage to her hull. In fact, she's got no damage anywhere. She's built well. The steel in the front has saved her. The most likely thing that could have happened was we could have taken her off the mooring with the weight of it, but we didn't. We just bounced off it, and we're lucky, because that could have been a catastrophe for that boat and other boats as well. It's all good. Beautiful day. That's a good one. First good fish today. It struck it, let go, and it took it again. Oh, I lost it. Spat it out. Bugger. Right. Another fish. How big is he? He's coming in pretty fast. I don't think he's that big, but hey, he's landed. Oh, yep. You'll keep, mate. You will definitely keep. I've caught enough fish now for feeding myself and Arwie's family. It's good, and that's what I set out to do. Let that bleed out a bit. So each fish is probably a meal for one person. The old oil situation is looking pretty grim. Not much left to cook them on. So going to smash some pink Himalayan salt and just straight in the pan. Not going to cook that too long. It's about 20 seconds. You see I need more oil. Do the best we can with what we've got. My fish isn't looking that flash because I haven't got enough oil. I'm adding some Cajun seasoning because it's really nice. It's going to make something that's not too flash taste better, I reckon. We need coffee. Who likes jets? Always got to turn gas off on a boat. Gas is your enemy if it leaks. Coffee and Kauai. Well, this is a bit like deja vu. Yesterday I was in the exact same place with fish on my plate. I also had an avocado. Sitting here, next minute knock, and then look out the window and see I'm drifting, and the panic. Can you imagine the panic? This is a house, man. This is a fucking floating house with a huge amount of weight on it, and all the weight on the bottom, and the current outside. Well, look at the current outside. It was going this fast yesterday. You see that water moving past? I knew that imminent disaster was about to happen. I had to get those engines started, and they wouldn't start. I couldn't get the engine out of gear for some reason. I hadn't closed it properly off last time, so there's a lesson. Thank God there was enough fuel in the tanks, and suddenly I'm cruising, towards a yacht. The bowsprit's coming straight at me. I didn't even stop to think that if it goes through my boat, which it did, I was right in line of it. What would happen to me? I wasn't even thinking it was going to go through. I thought it was going to bounce off. And lucky for me, the bowsprit was that far too short. Had it been that much longer, it would have kept on driving me into the wall and I would have been impaled, and I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. Old Clay would be very, very sick or dead. So that was lucky. But the chance of me being on the bloody boat, I mean, it works out. I come out probably once or twice a week. It's amazing, you know, and I'm just so thankful that I survived and the boat survived. It's mind-boggling. So there I was eating my fish, and you know, I never ate that meal yesterday. I couldn't digest it after I finally, 3 hours later, when I got everything under control and back on the mooring and everything fixed, or most of the stuff fixed. I went home exhausted and I had a cup of tea and I went to bed. Woke up refreshed this morning and thought it was a new day, and this bit of fish on my plate is my first meal for the day, and I can tell you it looks very average. And it tastes pretty average too, because I sort of steamed it, fried it, but it's good tucker, it's healthy. I'm going to go home after I've eaten this and cook up a bit of venison that Simon Fowler shot for me, because this is not going to be enough. I'm hungry. I hope you enjoyed my clip and my little bit of drama. I'm so grateful to just be talking to you. I'm still here on the houseboat. I'm feeling very, very blessed. Lady Luck is looking over me. You know, sometimes it wasn't for bad luck, I think I'd have no luck at all. This time it was good luck. Be good. Can't be good then. Be careful. See you later. Black coffee. Oh, that's good. So yesterday evening, this bloody legend, David Vass, rocks up to Grossies Point with his truck, his wetsuit, a couple of tanks on the back, and also a chili bin with a couple of legs of venison and some venison straps, which he gave me. Come out onto the houseboat, got underneath, was there. It's a bloody hard job, cleared a lot of shit away, had a good look, did what he could, and said he's going to come back when the visibility's better. I really appreciate your support and help, mate, and a big shout out to you. Thanks a lot. See you later.